Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, as you can see from the little topic thing here in the corner, like right, no, not in the corner, but it's the little topic thing here. It is Mario Kart World, but we are talking about Splatoon because, yeah, recent developments happened. As I was waking up yesterday, uh, as I said in the community tab, wow, I was really surprised. I was taken aback by everything that was shown yesterday and all that. Splatoon, yes. Splatoon's discussion while I play a game I've been addicted to for the past, oh god, how many days is it? 6 days. Ever since the console released. I've been essentially addicted to this game. Nintendo just threw this at us a random Tuesday. Turns out it wasn't exactly a random Tuesday if you really thought about it. If you really thought about it, because as somebody noticed, apparently on that very Tuesday back in 2014, Splatoon got one of the original Splatoon trailers actually released on YouTube. So it might just be some random Tuesday, or it might have some implications as to like, oh, they're full on celebrating everything by giving us a whole bunch of shit. I see it as an either or. It could be, it could not be. Who knows? We don't know how Nintendo works. But yeah, hey, yeah. And switch to awesome. Yeah, I think I saw Pearly's post on that. See, I don't have an addition to my own, and yet, well, at least you have a reason to get one, because I remember quickly you said that you weren't gonna get one unless a Splatoon game. You weren't gonna consider getting one until a Splatoon game came out for the console, and you're unsurprisingly not alone in that sentiment. Because a good many people have also had that very same idea. And they're all now regretting saying that. So I might wait. Yeah, I would definitely, if you just want the console for Splatoon, then yeah, definitely wait until the new game comes out. Until Splatoon Raiders comes out, that's for sure. But for me, I couldn't help myself. Mario Kart World just looked too cool. And honestly, yeah, this game, Mario Kart World is cool. This is very much. It's been very much worth my money, at least. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I've seen from what I've seen of the Splatoon Raiders trailer, it looks very cool. Ooh, I didn't know there was a piece of here. Okay, might as well. Ooh, a pack of chain chomps. Okay, but yeah, from everything I've seen of Splatoon Raiders, it looks very cool. Ow. It looks very cool, and yeah, I think it'd be very much, the concept seems very fun from what I can see. Seems more story-based, so I'm here for it. Yeah, definitely. As someone who immediately plays all the story mode stuff before I even touch online, for all the Splatoon games, yeah, I'm also very much here for all the story mode stuff. It is very much story mode based, and I'm here for it. That's for sure. Because first thing I played for every Splatoon game was the hero mode and then the DLC story mode for the game, if it was if available at the time. Cause yeah, it's definitely one of those cool experiences. It's definitely one of those cool like things that you just play just to see, like, oh, what's the story this time? Like, what's the story mode gonna be like? Oh, I did not know. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. I'm not gonna be able to make up for that time loss. But the story mode, like, oh, what's going on in the story? I typically gravitate towards the single player modes anyway as well, because they typically all the games I've played have had pretty good single player modes, at least so far at least. I've yet to experience a bad single player mode, but that's because that might have something to do with the fact I don't typically play AAA stuff very much if it's not Nintendo. But at least recent AAA stuff, I have played older titles. And those typically are pretty good. But yeah, for Splatoon I typically do play the story mode, so I'm very much interested to see what the story mode is like what the story is going to be this time with Splatoon Raiders. Because it seems like it might actually be pretty good. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I tried to get a shell. But it seems like it might end up being a pretty... Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oof. It seems like it might be a pretty interesting story from what I can tell. And something I've definitely said before is something I've definitely mentioned before is definitely being fulfilled with this new title and all that, and that's a deep cut. And that's deep cut. Yeah, I definitely hope Nintendo cooks with it, because I've said before on stream, if I remember correctly, I've said before on stream that Deep Cut desperately needs at least a DLC on the scale of Octo Expansion. Because, like, they kind of got screwed over by their own introductory game. So I've always felt they, like, because I don't like the idea of like just kind of needlessly hating on a group of characters for no reason. I've always not found like any reason to like Deep Cut outside of like Fry and Big Man being kind of goofy and chill and all that. Like, I've always kind of was like, oh, okay, I really want these characters to be a bit more developed, because most of my problems stem from them being kind of poorly written in the case of like the story mode, which is supposed to do a good job characterizing them as giving them, like, kind of telling you who exactly they are in a bit more in a bit more of a personal level than what the news is supposed to give you. The news is meant to give you a specific version of them, but then you play story mode and you get a different version that may or may not be more relatable, may or may not be and is more likely like more true to how they actually are as a person. But they didn't. But like they kind of got sidelined in Splatoon 3's hero mode. So I've always kind of wanted like at least a DLC for them, but now they got a whole spin-off game to themselves to just be developed into better into like whole characters instead of just the weird the weirdness that they have been for me with the news. Is it really well developed in S3? Yeah, exactly. They've really been needing developments. We've been begging them to finally develop them better. Logically, it will, but if they don't, I'm gonna... they really do need to... They clearly have been listening to people who have been complaining about that. because of the fact that they gave Deep Cut a whole spin-off, and I wonder if that's like partially people saying like, oh, we need them to be developed better, and partially the devs going, yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, we agree. These characters really do need development as well, but we just didn't have the time and resources to. So here, have a spin-off as well. I wonder if that's like why we got a spin-off, like, or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not gonna like speculate too hard as to why they're making a spin-off game. I'm just gonna be glad that they are making a spin-off game for Deep Cut, because like, yeah, they've been desperately needing a like story to help develop them a bit more, to help develop their personalities and all that, because they've desperately needed it for a while. And I think I've shared this as well. My perception of each character from Deep Cut, just based on just Splatoon 3's hero mode alone, has been Shiver is a bitch. Fry is like kind of like, she's got some tendencies that she needs to work out, but she can be kind of fun to be around. But outside of that, she's got really nothing else going on for her. And Big Man's kind of the person in the group that just doesn't really want to be involved with what the other two is. But he just wants to chill around with everyone, and that's about it. That's about it for Big Man as well. He's just like, that's just kind of his personality. He just wants to chill around. He doesn't, and all that. And the news had like I've seen some people go like, oh, check out the news, check out all that. I've tried. I've tried to listen to the news. It doesn't help. I've never liked the news, because when it comes, I've never liked the news interpretations of the characters. They've always kind of just been really not. They just don't fill the news just doesn't fill the need that like the story mode would usually fulfill for these characters. So. And honestly, I'm hoping that they kind of like the antagonist at first, but misunderstood. But the attempt at that trope stereotype isn't well executed for this time. Honestly, I think, yeah, that's kind of what that is exactly what they're going for with Deep Cut. Is like, oh, you think they're the antagonists? Oh no, they're the antagonists. Ooh. But then they're like, oh no, maybe they're not. Ooh, maybe instead maybe you're just misunderstanding them and all that. They're actually just really good and all that. They're just thieves trying to make Splatsville a better place and all that, like Robin Hoods and all that. But like, it doesn't really work. I don't know what it is about like what they tried to do with it, but it just doesn't work. Especially with the characters, their personalities just didn't scream antagonist a lot of the time. For me, like yeah, I could tell they were trying to be like the fake antagonists and all that. They're like spoilers for Splatoon 3 story, Mr. Grizz being the surprise twist villain and all that. Like, oh my god! But like, if you've ever played Splatoon 2, you'd already played Salmon Run specifically, you'd already know that guy was up to something. So like it only. So like seeing like Mr. Grizz was kind of more for me like, oh yeah, okay, hi, you're the antagonist. Okay, cool. These guys, these three goofballs weren't doing the job right, so thank God you're here. But it didn't, in doing that whole twist villain thing, it didn't really work in the way that I think that the developers wanted and all that. Because like, I wasn't really surprised like seeing them being all nice and all that. Because why would they be such antagonists and also be on the news and all that? And like, I know, yeah, okay, and like, oh, see, like, oh yeah, it's just part of the job, like, it's part of the job being part of like in Splatoon and all that. But like, you can be a criminal and all that, but you, like, why would you risk, especially with like don't. I think you would be. I think the character. I think they should have been a bit more careful if they were trying and all that. It was given like the Squid Sisters like global global fame and all that. But I feel like they didn't exactly have enough caution with everything, not really like kind of just popping up out of nowhere, and just the way that they act and all that being like they're like almost on like in some from what I remember they were almost unnecessarily goofy for an antagonist, like almost incompetent. Which I don't which if I remember correctly from some in some cases isn't a good thing. Like like if an antagonist seems if a fake antagonist seems incompetent, then in a certain if they seem incompetent, it has to be in a certain way, otherwise it just doesn't work. Like it has to be obvious that they're working for somebody or something like that. Like even if you don't catch it on the first go, later on like you see the details that they're working for somebody. Who the fuck is Deep Cut working for? Who is Deep Cut working for? Because I have not, even on the subsequent times I've looked through the story, I've not. It doesn't seem like they're working for Mr. Grizz. They're just kind of there, out of nowhere, and they're that incompetent. They're just there of their own fruition. How are they doing their job correctly? If they're like that, and they're too goofy, in my opinion, to be proper antagonists. Just they don't fit the whole plot twist that the story was trying to go for. It was one thing treasured. It wasn't amazing. Oh yeah, especially like oh my god, is that actually a plot thing? If that is such a horrible thing. That was probably such a horrible execution for that whole thing to make them seem greedy, because I didn't remember that. I remembered the whole thing like of them going, oh yeah, we're just doing it for the greater good of Splatsville or whatever. But yeah. We share with people need it, but what else I forgot? Yeah, that's yeah. I think this is better than. Yeah, I don't know. What? Sierra. Yeah, I just thinking about the. I can't even remember much details about Deep Cut's specific motives. Like I can understand them hearing about the place and all that. It's kind of like part of the plot. From what I can tell, it's kind of part of the plot of Raiders as well. So they just kind of heard of the place. Okay. Cool now, new OC. You seem to introduce a new one every stream. But yeah, oh yeah, at the end I think Deep Cut went like, oh, why not you be like Mario's like their boss or something. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, God, that was only something I remember because you brought it up. God. God, I feel so bad for Deep Cut right now I'm really hoping, because I can't, because of the fact that some of their storyline, which I should know pretty well, like I should have remembered that that Marie was their boss at the end of Splatoon 3's at the end of Return of the Mammalians, but I kind of just forgot about that while I was talking. Because it's not something that's ever brought up again, I don't think. Because So they hear about Alterna. They hear it's got some treasures or whatever. They get it from an anonymous source, I guess. I don't think they ever elaborated on where they got their source from, or all that, where they heard it from. If they just got it from an anonymous source, or if they found it in some random basement or whatever. But they go to Alterna. They encounter the Squid Sisters and the new Agent 3, and of course Cuttlefish. They kind of like just something goes on. They somehow manage to. I have no idea if they have anything to do with Cuttlefish and Agent, with like the end, like the opening. I think that's entirely just Mr. Grizz, if I were to guess. Like the entrance being opened up, it was just kind of a Mr. Grizz thing. I think that was just a Mr. Grizz thing. It was just kind of coincidence, and Deep Cut was just so happened to be there as well. And then like they go into Alterna and start exploring around, and as we know that, and they come across, of course, the Squid Beak Splatoon, made up at that point by Marie, Callie, Marie, new Agent 3, and Captain. And they decide to try and try and go like, oh, I guess they mistake them for raiders as well, for thieves as well or something. And they go like, oh, you can't steal our treasure. We're gonna stop you or whatever. And then cue like 3 boss fights, and like after like they're all spread out throughout the whole thing, and there's no like lead up to like these boss fights. It's just kind of like they're just plopped there for no reason. It's like they had no idea what to do with Deep Cut after that. After like that introductory cutscene, and so like they have this whole introduction, like showing like, oh, we're here for treasure. We're not gonna let you have any of it. And oh wow, the minimap's all fucked up right now. But and then they go, and then like they say like they go, we're not gonna let you have any of it. It's all ours. It's gonna be all ours and all that, and then nothing for like. I think it's like the next area that has Fry. I think the next area has Fry is the boss fight, and then 2 areas from there has Shiver, and then it's Big Man as the last one. And there's no cutscenes in between that further establish who these characters are. They're just kind of there. They're just kind of. I think they're dealing with mosquitoes outside right now. I don't know. You guys can probably hear that. In fact, I don't think I really moved the microphone at all. Really move a bit closer, but like they just kind of exist after that. Like they just kind of exist. Like okay. Now that we got to introduce the characters. Now what do we do with them? We want them as the boss fights of these, like in this order and all that. But how do we further establish who these characters are? Let's do nothing. That's like, I feel like that's kind of what they did. It's just they just kind of just went, let's do nothing to establish these characters any further, because we got no ideas. So they kind of just are there for gameplay, in my opinion. Yeah, they're just there as boss fights, and the introductory cutscene is I would not be surprised if the introductory cutscene was just meant to just show, oh, these characters are here, and you're going to fight them because they want what you're looking for first, and all that. And that's all they do with it. They don't do anything else. Okay, if it wasn't for the campfire, the 2 piranha planes behind this row of piranha planes and Nabbit, okay, no, it still looks like a test site. Is this just a piranha plant test that I just came across? What the hell is this? Is this just a piranha plant test? Okay, no, it's okay. No, okay, no, it's this. Okay, this still feels like a test thing. I can't. But yeah, no, I know it. But yeah, okay. But yeah, like they just I guess they just kind of needed a cutscene to introduce the characters. So. Should maybe in my re-rating this SC stray mode. Yeah, amazing. But yeah, no, I really, but yeah, it was Splatoon 3's here, but they like deep cut, just like they just feel like gameplay elements with like basic personalities to make you dislike them specifically, which I don't know how exactly I feel with that whole realization now. That they're just kind of gameplay elements meant to make you dislike them. They just feel boring, in my opinion. And if they're just meant to be disliked, then and all that, why didn't they just make generic octo bosses instead, like with all the other Splatoon games? Like, yeah, it would have been bad, but like, it would have been bad that they did that because of how boring like those bosses would have been. But like, if they couldn't come up with a good idea for like how to develop the characters and instead just left them as just gameplay elements, then like it's like to me it feels very clear because of the lack of cutscenes after that point that's Shiver, Fry, and Big Man were kind of just an enigma to the developers. Even if they don't say that, I still feel like they're probably just an enigma to they kind of were just an enigma to the development. To the development of the game and all that, like, because they got no real anything for for the rest of the story until Mr. Grizz makes himself all known and all that, and that's the point. Like once you defeat Big Man and all that and make the contraption, that's when you get the next cutscene for Deep Cut, and that's when we find out that Mr. Grizz is the one behind everything, and oh no, he's the evil bad guy or something, and Deep Cut then extends her help and does a redemption thing. It tries to redeem themselves, and like. It genuinely, I feel like I'm hoping because of how badly the whole story for Splatoon 3 was. Because of that, like, I'm hoping that Splatoon Raiders does a much better job than that, like, in actually developing their whole personality. Because of that whole approach with that, like, my own perception really is just Fry's goofy, but may or may not be like a bit punch happy. Shiver's just a bitch, and Big Man's just a chill guy, and that's really about it for his personality. So Raiders, I'm hoping I'm hoping they actually do a good job in actually making sure that the characters are fully like developed, because I don't want to have to I don't want to continue to think that that these characters are just really like underdeveloped and just don't have anything to them. I don't want to continue to have that perception of them, because it's almost entirely because of the fact that they really just didn't do anything to develop them. in the first in their own game, and just made him into boss fights exclusively. It sucks in my opinion. So they better do a good job with Raiders, with the story specifically, and with the story specifically when it comes to deep cut, because they need it. They desperately need it. As we've just established. As we have just established, they desperately need it. But anyway, enough discussing like deep cuts. The gameplay. The gameplay that was shown off. Well, not really the gameplay. Sorry, they didn't show really any gameplay outside of like just the character, like outside of like the protagonist running around. Just the general vibe of Raiders. The general vibe of Raiders seems to me pretty cool. I definitely like the whole vibe that they are giving off for Raiders. For Splatoon Raiders. I do kind of like, when it comes to just gameplay, I kind of wonder if that whole boat they showed off, if that's like the hub or something, and how you're gonna get to like the different levels or like the different places where you gotta do stuff. I'm gonna guess they're not gonna do levels again, or at least not do them in the same way as in previous games. But I do kind of wonder, like, it's like, overall, it seems kind of like they're going for something completely different. Some people have kind of wondered if it's kind of going to be similar to like a game, like a game called Raft, which is essentially a game where you're kind of on a raft, going like kind of wandering the ocean and all that. But if it's going to be similar to that, where you're just on a boat like thing, wandering these islands, trying to figure out like what's going on and all that. Yeah, Raft. Yeah, I do wonder, like, how is it going to be like that, where you're just wandering these Starlight Islands, trying to, I think that's how it's pronounced, trying to. Like, I don't remember exactly how it's pronounced right now, but like wandering those islands, trying to figure out what's going on exactly, or like what's like exactly the plot. Like, is like what's exactly like the plot? What's exactly like the gameplay that's gonna be like that we're gonna be experiencing with all this? Like. God, that was so scuffed at the end. But like how are we gonna be like experiencing the game? Like, what's the gameplay loop gonna be like? I kind of would be interested to see if it's like kind of similar to, like, if it's gonna be kind of similar to like the game called Raft and all that. Like, if it's just gonna be like you're on this big boat, you get the guided around, and you just explore the ocean, explore these islands, and see what on there. But like, I don't know like anything more than that. Like you got a big robot buddy. I'm gonna guess, like, if you find an island and all that to explore, or find something to explore, like, your little robot buddy will go along with you, and you get to upgrade him over time, given your character is a mechanic. That would be kind of cool. Your character is a mechanic, you get to upgrade your little robot buddy. I have also seen some speculation that's like, maybe your character could create and upgrade their own weapons as well. Like, you could, like, you'd have the general idea of like what weapons you can create, but you have to make them yourself. Because given your character is a mechanic, you can just do that. Which I think that's a pretty interesting idea. Just like creating your own weapons and then upgrading them from there just seems pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if that's actually, if that, like, I know that's just speculation and all that. It's probably not gonna actually be true, but like, I feel like that would be pretty sick. If you could, if that ends up being like actually like factual, like they like the people speculating that are actually like spot on with like with what's actually going to be given to us. So clear. Could the fanfics be related to the spin-off? I was working on CC in 2017. I could if so, the past could be cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like they took the whole Team Pass thing, like literally, in the sense that we're discovering items from the past. That would be kind of cool. Oh, almost. Oh no. Damn. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool to like just to discover like item the whole Team Pass thing was entirely just like, oh, how should we make this spin-off game that we have planned? And the way they make it in like, oh, Team Pass one, so okay, let's sprinkle stuff from the past all throughout this game. That would be in like the whole idea is like you gotta is like you find these items and all that, and you kind of do whatever, I guess. We put something in the next game. Yeah, exactly. And maybe with Splatoon Raiders, like if they do sprinkle like items from the past, that would be fitting, and that would be fitting for like the game and all. Oh, sorry, with alert. Just gave him a headache. Oops. But that would be kind of an interesting thing, like an interesting way to implement the Team Pass winning. Like people have always thought, like, oh no, we're gonna go to the past or whatever. No, it just turns out no, we're just like the reason like Team Past winning is only like the result of that has is like has only had like one effect, and that's just like has only had the effect of like, oh, these stuff we find here in these islands are stuff from the past or stuff from the old past and all that. So that and we get to use these items to like figure out like maybe like what's happened on these islands or whatever. I don't know. Oh god, damn it. Aha, rewind functionality. But yeah, like maybe those items would like they're from like an old past to like the past of those islands and all that, and they tell a story of like what happened to those islands and put it into the state it is now or whatever. Kind of similar to the Alternalogs from Return of the Mammalians. A bug is bothering me. Holy shit. But yeah, it would be like kind of similar to like these items you find to be kind of like the sunken skulls and Alternalogs from like Return of the Mammalians, like talking about like certain like these, and I specifically mean like the sunken skulls from the first game, kind of like indulging us in the past of the world that were the past of the world of Splatoon and all that, and the Alternalogs explicitly talking about like the how the origins of the world and like what exactly happened in Alterna to make it all abandoned and all that, and what its original function was. Like that'd be really interesting. Like it'd be really interesting if they do that, if a similar concept like that, and the way they do it is specifically to be like is like the way they do it is sprinkling like old items that's like pertain to different aspects of this old world of this old world that these islands like this old life that the islands come from, like old relics that just like show the culture of the islands. And what, this bug loves bothering me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is real. I mean, I already got it anyway, so oh well. Oh! I hope that didn't bother the dinosaur too much. Oops. Out of my way, lamp. But yeah, and kind of like the way in that robot buddy might come in. I might if they do, if the Splatoon devs are like do plan on like do plan on are like going to be hiding relics of the past throughout these islands and all that. I do wonder if that robot buddy that we're gonna get in the game is gonna be very helpful in finding these relics and all that, and like digging them up. I wonder. Like, oh, these old we got these old relics and all that, and the way we dig them up is using the way we find them and to dig them up is through this little robot buddy that we just have with us. That'd be kind of cool. Whoa. Wait a second. What the fuck? The Nintendo 64 is back? No way. The Nintendo 64. Mario Kart World 64? No way. I just noticed how low quality the dinosaur is. That's funny. But yeah, no, I do hope they really play into I do hope when it comes to like gameplay, I do hope they play into the robot a lot. Like if they're like, cause I can definitely. Also, it's raining item boxes. Fuck, shit, oh no. But yeah, I can definitely see that robot buddy being like very useful, and I hope they do play into like that robot buddy's existence a lot. Like I do hope they like give him a lot of functionality, specifically for dealing specifically for like the different things that he could do, like I hope they don't just give him like 2 functions and that's it. I hope they give him like many different uses that you will be using multiple times throughout the whole game, because that would be awesome. Also, I've never seen this. Ah, it's a boat. Okay. Wait, is it a boat or is it? Oh, I think it's just a boat. All right. But yeah, I hope they like if they give him the robot buddy just like multiple functions outside of just like yeah, one of its functions is like now might be scanning and digging up relics that help tell the story of what went on in this island, on these islands specifically. And another function, but like other functions could be like could I don't know, be like traversing water, like going into the water, and traversing water and to like get to different areas, or like for combat reasons or something like that. Like you use it for combat, maybe for water travel, like going into in deep into the water and not just like on top of it. Like you go into if you've seen from the trailer, from the white shot of the boat, I think you could like, I think there's like a lot of detail in the water. Like you can see stuff in there, like coral and all that. Like I think I would be shocked if you couldn't like go into the water using the robot or using the little robot guy. Like I hope like those are just like some examples of like stuff I like that like of like ideas that could be used for for the little robot guy. To like I was like and I do hope that, like if those are some like of the little robot guy's functions, like I hope that's not like his only functions. I hope I hope it's got like other functions as well to help aid with exploration, to help aid with like combat or whatever. Just like different things just to help like keep the gameplay interesting and all that, and not like like too boring and all that, and not too similar to the previous Splatoon games as hero modes and DLCs, campaigns and all that. Like it's clear that they might be trying to go for something new, so I hope they do that by utilizing the little robot guy in interesting ways and in varying ways as well. Because I think that would be pretty interesting. I think that would be pretty cool and interesting to see like the different ways that robot is used. So yeah. Oh, and also, something else that just came to mind is also the designs of Deep Cut as well are also pretty sick. It's just a quick little note is like, just like Deep Cut's designs in Raiders are also like, kind of similar to how Off the Hook got, like some really cool designs in Auto Expansion in Splatoon Raiders. Deep Cut got some really cool designs as well. I'm really liking Fry's design. I think her design is genuinely a lot better than her normal design, and I'm really glad they gave her it because because it just looks so much. It doesn't look nearly as like kind of, I guess, weird. I wouldn't say Fry's normal design is like bad like some people would say. I definitely can see like just with some slight tweaking that her normal design could work. But like the whole new design they gave Fry is, I as a Fry fan, like I like it. I like it. That's for sure. They're really good. Yeah. I definitely could respect like. I can definitely respect Shiver's design as well. This is definitely really good. And I so really like it as well. And Big Man, my guy, Big Man. He's ready to camp. He's ready to go out into the wilderness and camp. That's for sure. He's got pots and pans ready for cooking. He's got a backpack full of supplies or whatever. He's ready to go camping, that's for sure. He is ready to go camping. Oh, God. Yeah, and all overall, their designs in Raiders are just like they did a fantastic job with all that. They did a fantastic job giving Deep Cut better designs. And I honestly, I'm going to be honest. I'm hopeful that the Splatoon devs don't have to keep repeating the whole Octo expansion cycle where they create another idol group that has that is that they end up not developing enough, and then they're not developing enough or not developing at all for whatever reason, and then end up having to create a whole thing, giving them whole new designs and all that, and having to like show like, yeah, these characters are cool and all that, like, but like, and all that, like, I hope they don't have to like go through and like fully justify like why the characters exist again, because they had to kind of do that with Off the Hook, and they are having to do it now with Deep Cut, and I hope they don't have to do that again with a later group, because like, yeah, I'm excited to see Raiders, but I'm also like concerned that they might have to do this again. Because I hope they just kind of nail it on the spot, and that if they ever do like the next little group that they make, I hope that their second designs aren't just like meant to like oh yeah, no guys, these characters can look cool. I hope it's just a case like, oh, they just they give them second designs specifically because they just want them to look cooler, instead of just having to make them look cool. Like, I really like Deep Cut's designs in all that, but I can't not bring up the fact that like, I don't want these characters to end up having to go like these characters just to be another set of characters in the cycle of, oh no, we accidentally made the characters that look bad, so now we have to give them new designs to justify their existence as being characters that you can actually like. Instead, I hope like the cool designs that future characters get end up just being additional costumes that also look cool, instead of being the only costumes that look cool. Because it would suck to have to go through another idol group that ends up having a large hater base that has to be convinced that the characters are cool. I'd rather have the next idol group have a banger fit, have a banger fit right off the bat, similar on par with like Deep Cut's Raiders outfits, than have to deal with another set of idols that just need justification for justification for people liking them. Because yeah, the designs are cool, but I don't want this to be the norm. I hope this just doesn't become the norm where each idol group, each future idol group ends up needing justification again. Because it would suck. Yeah, like, because it would suck to have all that, to have that exist now. That yeah. I'm never gonna regret getting rid of that great shot. Oops. Go. There we go. Yeah. I think I've kind of discussed everything about Raiders. About Splatoon Raiders. I don't think there's really anything else to discuss at the moment. Unless you guys can think of anything. Or maybe I could just go up top and just drop down, actually. There you go. What's the spike doing here? What are you doing here, dude? What are you doing here? He's trying his best to hit. Anyway. Just gonna leave him to his own devices. Oh, I missed the coins. Oh well. Anyway, I guess given we've already discussed everything about Splatoon Raiders, we could move on to the update stuff. The update stuff coming to Splatoon tomorrow, version 10, introducing 30 new weapon kits, which are all third kits, I guess. So yeah, no, they are. Like, yeah, they are all third kits. What am I saying? They are all third kits. And also like new little additional features for like ranked and like the weapons and all that. Like and stuff with the weapons. Yeah, new weapons. Yeah. The third kits that people have been hoping for since I think before Grand Fest, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, what's that? But yeah, and of course also the new map in rotation that's going to be in rotation tomorrow as well. But yeah, I think the simplest thing to talk about is the upped star freshness level that they added. Now weapons can get a freshness level of 10 if you grind for long enough, which as given I have a 5-star splat roller which I on stream had got up to 5 stars. Now I'm going to have to get it up to 10. Dear God. Oh, come on. God damn it. My classmate said and today weapons isn't a lot. It's like, what? 30 weapons is a lot, huh? But yeah, no, 30 weapons is a lot, especially in the realm of programming the weapons and all that. I mean, and making the designs, like mostly making the designs, and figuring out where where they go, like what company they're from, figuring out all the details of like of everything. Like, that's a lot. Like, getting the designs of the weapons itself would take a while, and that's still a lot of stuff to like do. And like combining, like just doing that for one weapon, that's a lot of work to do for just a single weapon. And so saying that like 30 isn't a lot is insane because of all the work that goes into just a single weapon. That's a lot of work you have to do for one weapon. And your classmate is gonna say that that's not a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot, and it will take a while to get through all those weapons. But oh my god, and they all look real cool as well. I mean, like some people don't not impressed by the names. I think the names are fine. I think the designs are really cool, and I actually kind of like all the kits overall. Like some people don't like them. I think they're pretty cool. I'm also weird, so take my opinions with a grain of salt. And dear God, here we go into the water because oops, I approached everything in the wrong direction. Star. Anyway, slushing over. Fishes time grind. Yeah, we could grind together. Yeah, maybe. Let's say one thing. No. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, 30 weapons is a lot, but it's not every weapon in the game, unfortunately. But it is a good majority of the weapons, and I'm gonna be honest. I think all the kits are good. I think all the kits are fantastic. Like people on social media don't seem to some people on social media don't seem to agree. I've not looked on Twitter. I can imagine the amount of slurs that are being thrown at these weapons in particular, just because that site is hell. But over on the more sane social media, Blue Sky, people are they're mildly annoyed with some of the kits. I think with some of the kits, but I think them being annoyed with those kits is more of a them thing than it is a problem with the kits themselves. I don't think some of the people who are complaining about the kits don't seem to be able to think about what exactly these things could be used in. Like Jet Sculpture. I think Jet Sculpture is I think Jet Sculpture's got a pretty good kit this time around, but I've seen some people kind of complain about, oh, Jet Sculpture's got Burst Bomb and Triple Splashdown. What? How dare they add Triple Splashdown onto Jet Sculpture? It's a long-range shooter. Yeah, it's a long-range shooter. People are going to be going right for the long-range people whenever possible. I don't think it's exactly too profound of an idea to give a long-range weapon self-defense. And Triple Splashdown is hard to counter compared to its Splatoon 2 counterpart, which is easy as hell to counter. One of the easiest specials to counter, in fact. But yeah, but I think Jet Sculpture having Burst Bomb and Triple Splashdown is pretty good. Even if it seems weird at first, the self-defense you can have with that weapon, you're not gonna be yes, you lose some utility. You could have Jet Sculpture would probably do a lot better with a different special and different sub. But I don't think the whole idea that Jet Sculpture having Burst Bomb and Triple Splashdown is the end of the world like I've seen some people say it is. I mean, there's ultimately worse kits overall there's overall a worse way you could balance Jet Sculpture, and that's to give it Angle Shooter as the special and nothing as the sub. But And a lot of the other kits, if I remember correctly, Carbon. I actually like all the. I relatively like all the rollers that they gave, like all the roller kits. If I remember, the one that that I can remember most distinctly is the Dynamo kit. Dynamo has if Dynamo has Angle Shooter and has Angle Shooter as the sub uh, and Inkstorm as the special, if I remember correctly. And I think that's kind of fine. I can definitely think Dynamo would probably do better with a different sub at least, because Angle Shooter is. I've said this. I think I've said this in somewhere at least once. Angle Shooter I don't like it very much, and it's actually actively turned me off of some weapons because of the fact that it exists on those weapons. But I can see the utility. I can definitely see the utility. I don't know what to say about the Tri-Slash kit. I'm not have to judge if it's good or not. You know what? Let me pull up. The unofficial Splatoon Blue Sky accounts real quick. And what is, so I can figure out what Tri-Slosh has, because I don't remember off the top of my head right now. Where's Tri-Slosher? Oh god, I scrolled past it. Oh, there it is. Tri-Slosher has splat bombs and splatter color screen. Tri-Slosh has splat bomb and splatter color screen. I can see the utility in that. As long as they rework splatter color screen again to make it less disorienting for people. Like, they got rid of the bright color, but they still didn't remove the loud noise that accompanies it, which they honestly really should. But yeah, like, I can see the utility in that. Like, I can see the utility in splatter color screen being on Tri-Slosher. It's probably not the best special they could have given it. I can definitely see like Splat Bomb being a pretty good sub for it, I guess. I don't use Tri-Slosher as much. I don't, in fact, that much at all. But I definitely know the weapon type enough where I can see that being I can definitely see that being pretty good. As long as you're good at using the sub. But I'm not exactly a Tri-Slosher main, so I don't really know the exactly what would be good on it. But okay, let me give it. I'm here. Carbon Willow's got Fizzy Bomb and Super Jump. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah. I gotta go now. Have a good stream. Bye, Mitchie. But yeah, expect the day counts tomorrow. Okay. But yeah. So Carbon Roller's got Fizzy Bomb and Super Chump. I mean, it's Carbon Roller, so I definitely don't see much problem with that. But yeah, I can definitely see the utility of Fizzy Bomb, and I can definitely see how Carbon Roller can take advantage of Fizzy Bomb and Super Chumps. It's been more of a supportive Carbon Roller than the previous two Carbon Roller kits, that's for sure. But I definitely don't think it'd be. I definitely don't think that's a bad kit. That it's a bad kit. I definitely think it's got its utility. And Big Swig, the Big Swig kit is got torpedo and triple splashdown. Honestly, I think that's pretty good for Big Swig. I definitely think that's pretty good for Big Swig overall. Ow. Fuck. I could have, ow. Fuck off. But I can definitely see I can definitely see the, like, Big Swig taking full advantage of that, of torpedo and triple splashdown. I can definitely see the utility of that. Like, cause Big Swig, it's a very, I think it's very much an aggressive weapon. Like, it can be used to paint and all that, but I feel it's essentially it kind of similar in, it's kind of similar to Carbon Roller in how aggressive it can be. Like you can use it for defensive to like defend and all that perfectly fine. You can use it to defend perfectly fine, but I feel that like Big Swig could definitely be an aggressive weapon if you are really good at using it. I feel like it's the kind of like versatile enough, similar to Splat Roller, where Splat Roller is fairly versatile in how you can use it. But like Big Swig's it is similar in versatility, I think. Where yeah, you can use it to be defensive and all that, to like defend your team, support them in different ways. But it can also be very aggressive and go out and slay. And a kit like that, and a kit like that, I definitely think Big Swig could definitely take advantage of that kit to of torpedo and triple splashdown to be a lot more aggressive than before. I definitely think that's the case. But yeah, and Dynamo. Yeah, points in. Oh no, it wasn't Inks. Ah no, okay, it wasn't Inkstorm. I'm wrong on that. I was trying to remember, and it wasn't Angle Shooter either. I got the kit entirely wrong. It's Point Sensor and Killer Whale. It's Point Sensor and Killer Whale, not Angle Shooter and Inkstorm. It's, in fact, they can't do that, because that's Big Swig Express's kit. I was remembering Big Swig Express's kit and putting it on Dynamo, which is honestly objectively worse than it being on Big Swig, because at least Big Swig can do painting. But yeah, so no, it's Point Sensor and Killer Whale. That I think that's, I definitely can see how Dynamo can take advantage of that, but I definitely do think I definitely do still stand on the whole thing of that being not exactly the best kit, like, at all. I think they could probably give it something better, but it's kind of like oh god, what's kind of like Big Swig's main kit, and I guess its express kits as well. You definitely can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it. It's just probably not the best. It's probably just, you could probably do better with it. I think that more applies to its express kit than its main kit. I definitely don't think there's anything wrong with its main kit, with Big Swig's main kit, but its express kit is definitely a case where you can't really go wrong with it, but you could probably do better. Like, angle shooter isn't like I can see the utility of that, and I definitely do think Inkstorm's a good one for Big Swig Express, but I don't think angle shooter is exactly the best pick for that. And with the new Dynamo, I think that also applies there, where yeah, Killer Whale, I can definitely see the utility of that. I definitely can see where you like how you can take advantage of that. But I think overall, the like point sensor and Killer Whale thing, like yeah, that can work. I think overall something better could be given to it. Maybe like especially since Dynamo's got longer range than it's probably got some of the longest range out of all the rollers. I don't think giving it. I think honestly, I think angle shooter would probably be better. Ironically, I don't like angle shooter, but I think it would. Given the long range Dynamo's got, I think that would probably work a lot better. Even though I don't exactly like angle shooters much, I definitely do think, given the long range, I definitely think that would probably work a lot better. Oh, god damn it. I definitely do think that would work a lot better. Like, Dynamo it definitely isn't backline. I've said that as a joke before. It's not true, though. I said it as a joke before that Dynamo's a backline. It really isn't, but I do think, given its range, Dynamo would probably be way better suited with maybe angle shooter with that kit than point sensor. But I can definitely still see the utility in it having point sensor and Killer Whale at the same time. I just wouldn't exactly go with it on. I just wouldn't exactly go with that as my first pick for something like that. But I'm definitely not opposed to that being the kit. Like, I'm definitely not opposed to the kit at all. It's just not my first pick. It's just definitely not my first pick, and I probably think they could have done a bit better. Just a wee bit better. Oh, god damn it. And the other kits, I've seen, if I remember correctly, Splattershot, the new Splattershot actually has Burst Bomb and Kraken. If I remember correctly, I can check that in a minute though. Yep, there we go. I can check that right now. Yeah, it's got Burst Bombs and Kraken Royale. I think that's a pretty interesting one. Kraken Royale and Burst Bomb on Splattershot. I think that sounds fun. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds fun. That sounds real fun. I hope to like take advantage of that and get up to some shenanigans. To get up to some shenanigans when the update releases using the Splattershot. Cause yeah, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun, and like a lot of shenanigans will be get up to by anyone who uses that. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, Burst Bomb is 5 cards screen for the. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, but the new aerospray. Okay, the new aerospray has burst bombs and in splatter color screen. I think that could work. I definitely think that could work. That would probably be pretty good. I think that would be pretty good. The burst bombs to like whittle down opponents quicker, and then splatter color screen for utility. I think that could work. But I'd probably have to use it to get a better idea of if it actually does work, though, because I don't know if that could work. Though it's also cool to see that 96 Gal that the new 96 Gal also has Tacticooler on it, because that's another Tacticooler weapon, but I don't know how well that would actually. I don't know. I don't know. No, I think 96 is a good weapon to have Tacticooler on it. I just don't know if it would actually like give more options for like people who want to use Tacticooler. Because if I remember correctly, Tacticooler is one of those subs where you have very few options, and because of that, it's very stressful trying to actually like pick like who should go Tacticooler because like you have to like, because if you need the Tacticooler, like if you need to go Tacticooler, you better hope that you are good at a weapon that type that has the Tacticooler on it, which I think almost every weapon type has Tacticooler. No, I think there's a lot of weapon types that don't actually, but I don't know if I don't know if 96 specifically, like I think 96, like specifically 96 having Tacticooler, I think like that's good. But it's definitely a good pick to have for a weapon to have Tacticooler on. But I don't know if that would relieve the stress that of like having a Tacticooler on your team would have because of the limited weapon usage. Because of the limited weapons, I believe Tacticooler actually Tacticooler I don't think has very many actual weapons on it that use it, but I might be wrong on that. I'm not sure though. I'll have to. I'd probably have to look at that again just to make sure. But I definitely think 96 having Tacticooler on it is that makes sense. And something I've seen a lot of people ranting and raving about is the Dreadringer. The Dreadringer kit. Like, it's got curling bombs and crab tank. I've particularly seen the Pro Chara community going wild over that, probably because of the crab tank. But I can definitely see, like, I'm saying this a lot, but I can see the utility in it. But I don't know, maybe I've seen some criticism over the kit as well. People are like some people are like think like, oh, this is so cool, and other people are like, and then like so some other people who are like, oh yeah, no, it's a good kit, but it's definitely not the best you could do. Like there's still some flaws with the kits. Is what I see some people say. Is what I've been seeing some people say on Blue Sky and all that. There's definitely some improvements that could be made with the kit. Because of the whole problem of Dreadringer getting rushed down and all that, which I didn't know that was really a problem because I don't use Dreadringer. But some people have said that like the Dreadringer kit, like it definitely can solve the problem using Crab Tank, but overall, like it could probably use like something better to try and counter like its main problem, which is getting rushed down. And given I don't really use Dreadringer enough, I can probably see the reason why. But yeah, I think the kit's probably like pretty good. I think it's probably like a pretty good kit. It's just it's one of those weapon types I don't really use very much. I don't really use sloshers that much. So hopefully like turns out it is a good kit that it turns out it is a good kit and not overall trash. Because I definitely do see some people going like, oh, some of these kits are trash and all that. Like, and I hope that's like not like that's not the case with like that's not actually the case. It's just people being petty or something. Like, it's just people being petty about it. Like, they personally don't like it, so they call it trash. Ooh, this is the first time no, that's the first time actually that I saw it. No, but Splatana Stamper with auto bombs and Booyah Bomb. That's I think that's a pretty nasty combo actually. You pester people with the auto bombs, that to get them into like to try and either kill them or to like put them in a different position. They get them into a specific position. Like I can see like how annoying it would be to fight the new Stamper. I can definitely see how annoying it would be to fight the new Stamper. That seems like one of those weapons that would be super annoying to go up against. But also, I think it would probably be really fun as well to use. It seems like one of those ones that would be annoying to go up against, but would be super fun to use. That's my whole thing. That's my whole opinion on it. And with Booyah Bomb as well. I see the potential there. I see the potential of like the shenanigans you can get up to with that. I definitely think that would probably. I do think that would probably be a good turf war weapon though, given the Booyah Bomb. But yeah, no. I think the Stamper is probably deadly. It's probably a pretty deadly one. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to hope for Feather. Oh my god, give me Feather, please. Give me Feather. Because I cannot competently... Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Oh! Okay, well, time to rewind. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and Hydra with Sprinkler and Big Bubbler. Ooh. That as well. That's another I think that's a pretty good kit. Ooh. I think that's overall a pretty good kit. I think that's a pretty good utility kit, I think. I think that's like a pretty good utility kit, because like sprinkler to keep certain areas inked in your color, and then there we go, and like big bubbler to like if people start getting like a bit too close for comfort, you just pop big bubbler, and you just pop big bubbler and deal with the enemy you're like the opponent you're just trying to get too close to you. I think that hell you could like you stay back, you and all that. You use a sprinkler to and all that. Like you use your sprinkler and all that, they'll deny some territory, and you use the and you like gain up like enough, like you get your special, and then and then late and then you see, okay, my team might need a big bubbler at this point. The enemy's getting a bit hectic or whatever, and so you move up a little bit, and then you deploy big bubbler to help your team defend. I feel like that would probably be pretty cool. That'd be like a pretty cool strategy and all that. Usually like, but of course I'd call out something one of those things. It's definitely one of those like kits I'd probably have to use first before going, yeah, okay, that is pretty good, because who knows, it might actually just end up being really bad. But yeah, again, I can see, I can definitely see. Oh my god. Oops. You know what? I think I know what to do. I get this one, to cheese this one. Actually, I think it'd even easier. Hold on. There we go. I wonder if they intended that. Ah. Ooh. Locked on target. No. Ow. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Ooh, what's this? Show your stuff in this airship fortress time trial. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, there's a panel there. I'll come back to that later. Ow! Bastard. There we go, just barely got it. No. I want to be on the airship, thank you. I want to be on the airship. Okay, I gotta go back up there then. There we go. I saw that. Yeah, I wanted to grab it. Okay, let's see what other kits. Oh, splat dualies with fizzy bombs and big bubbler. That would definitely have utility. I definitely think that would be a good kit. Splat dualies with fizzy bomb and big bubbler. I gotta definitely see how dangerous fizzy bomb can be sometimes. Oh my god. Fizzy bomb can be quite dangerous in the right hands. So, giving it to the splat dudes, I can definitely like I don't know if it'd be really weird. It probably wouldn't be, but I don't use, because dualies aren't really a weapon I use very much. Is evident by the fact that I mean roller. But like, I definitely I've used them enough where I can definitely see. I can imagine the devastation that you could probably do with that kit. Get in a little bit of trouble, you pop big bubbler. You know, you throw fizzy bomb, pop big bubbler. Just sort of get out of jail free. I really hate that some gliders just kind of force you into one angle. That's so dumb. But like, yeah, I can see the devastation. I can imagine the kind of devastation you'd probably be able to get up to in a game with that weapon. Like, you could probably get up to quite the shenanigans with that, with the splat police using big bubbler and fizzy bomb. That would definitely be quite chaotic. Uh-oh. There we go. Where's this? Oh, it just leads here. Okay. Oh shit, what up, Nabbit? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother chasing him. There's no point to chasing Nabbit. There's really no point. Oh shit, he's here? Okay. Yeah, don't know. I think the only... Oh, and of course the map. There's one of the map, the new map in rotation. But outside of that, I don't think there's really anything else, like weapon related outside of just looking at more of the kits, which I mean I could probably do, but whamps. I didn't know that's what they were called. Okay. First time I've actually used a whamp. Second time. Third time even. But yeah, no, I could probably continue looking through the weapons, but I'm definitely not the kind of person to... I'm definitely not the type of person to, like, to like, go through a weapon and go, like, oh yeah, that'd be good. I can definitely do that with, like, the rollers easily, and... Oh, the bug's back. But I like the rollers and also the brushes as well. I could probably do it with the brushes. Hold on. Where's... I remember there was... Oh yeah, there's the Octo Brush. Got Auto Bombs and Kraken Royale. That's definitely... Wow. Kraken Royale and Auto Bombs? Yeah, okay, that's probably a... That's a very aggressive kit. And that's probably going to be a very annoying one as well because of the Auto Bombs. But yeah, yeah, no, I think that's a, that would be I think that would definitely make quite a good, like, quite decent use of, like, the, like, how, like, it would definitely be, like, the aggressive Octo Brush kit. That's for sure. As for, it's probably, I think I'd probably use that. I think I'd probably use that just to be funny. I think I'd probably use it just to be funny. And I remember there's a paintbrush as well. Yeah, paintbrush with Splash Roll and Trizuka. Yet another very aggressive kit. My god. They're pumping out, they really went for aggression this time around, huh? Like, a lot of aggression with some of these weapons. Like, they gave us some good, they gave us some interesting support, but they also gave us a lot of aggressive weapons as well, I'm noticing. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. Yeah. From what I can tell, though, the weapon kits, at least the ones from what I can tell of the weapon kits, they're all pretty good. I definitely like all. I definitely like the kits, even if, like, some of them I could definitely see, like, I could definitely tell that they could probably be better. But I could definitely see, like them being used pretty well. And, like, Jet Squelcher again, like, I bring Jet Squelcher up again because I definitely do think, like, because I definitely do think, like some people might see the Jet one as, like, kind of problematic, but I definitely is a bit problematic. But, like, I can definitely see the utility in it. Like, some of them might be a little confusing, but I can see the utility in them. Even if I'm, like, confused by them, I can still see, like, how they could probably be used. Like, the Jet Sculpture, like, yeah, maybe its kit isn't exactly isn't exactly the best, but like I can see like like the triple splash jam and burst bomb being used to great effect on Jet Squelcher, specifically as like burst bombs to annoy people from to try and keep people away from you, and if they get too close, you use triple splash jam. You pester them with the main weapon. If they start getting too close, you use a sub to try and keep them away. And if they're really adamant about getting up in your face, use triple splash jam to really fully deny them the kill. But yeah, no, I think I think that could probably I think that's about, you know, like outside of just kind of repeating myself over and over again with all the different weapons and just in different ways. I think I think the kits that they gave us I think the third kits they gave us are they're pretty decent. They're not amazing. At least some of them are amazing. Some of them are not so much, but I definitely don't think I definitely don't think they're like bad. They're definitely not bad in any way. They're it just takes a different mind. I just think it would probably take a different mindset than what some people would probably expect with them. Like Jet Sculpture, I don't like backline maybe it is like you'd probably not expect to you'd have to use like triple splash down with a backline or burst bomb and all that. But I can definitely still like see how you'd probably like eventually need to use something like that because some people just don't like dealing with backlines no matter what. So hey, you have a defense you pester people from far away. They start getting too close, you just use the aggressive weapons you were given for self-defense. It's not that hard to comprehend that, oh, maybe these weapons were designed with self-defense in mind or whatever. Oh, I got feather. Hold on. I know there's probably an intended way to get out onto these rails, but I don't care. Hee hee. Ah, shit. But yeah, the only other thing I could probably... Ow. The only other thing I could probably think of to talk about outside of just continuing to go on about weapon kits is the weapon system that they gave. The new, like they updated the weapon stuff for us. And I kind of like what they did. Like even if like grinding for 10 stars is insane, I like apparently it all like applies retroactively. From what I've seen, from what I've read, it actually like it's supposed to apply retroactively for for like what you're doing. Like oh, if you like some people are like probably just gonna get their 10 stars automatically. From like what I've seen, it just automatically applies the 10, like gives them the 10 stars because they've already used the weapon enough to get it. They get it naturally. Ow. Oh. So some people are definitely not going to need to grind at all because they on some weapons, and others are definitely going to probably need to grind a decent amount. I definitely know I'm probably going to still need to grind quite a bit to get 10 stars on my splat roller, but I think it's still gonna be worth it, even if it takes a while. They're not gonna chase you now, but stuck away. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, and the weapon power thing's also pretty interesting, I think. Like, just adding another layer of like, just like adding another layer to like filtering out what players you get to play, that you'll end up playing with in Anarchy series, like, and all that. And of course, the ability to keep track of like how much you've used a weapon and in series as well. Like that's pretty cool. I think that's overall a pretty I think that's overall a good no, definitely overall be a pretty good addition to the game and all that. And of course I hope it does overall improve the I hope it overall improves the matchmaking and all that, because that's essentially what it's attempting to do, is like add another thing to the matchmaking to make it so you don't so you don't have to deal with like the problems of like, oh, no players found. That should hopefully allow you to like find players finally, like find players easier or whatever. Who knows? Maybe it won't do anything. We'll just have to find out. But yeah. And last thing that I can really think to discuss is the big elephant in the room. The big elephant in the room, at least in my opinion. Urchin Underpass. I'm honestly, I'll admit, I think I said this on Blue Sky, but the moment I saw Urchin Underpass show up, I screamed, I was shocked. I was like completely shocked out of my I had no I did not know how to exactly to feel about all that, because like Urchin Underpass has not been in any game since outside of like when it comes to the Splatoon series, it it has not been in a Splatoon game in a long time. Like it's been in Mario Kart, but like the fact that it hasn't been in a Splatoon, it hasn't been in a Splatoon game for a good long while. It's always kind of been like, why? It's not even it's not even been I think the most is seen, the most recent thing it's seen was Urchin Underpass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as a battle mode stage, and that's it. I don't even think it's even seen references, I don't think it's even been referenced in any future, not in future, but any previous Splatoon game. Outside, or bits of Splatoon media even. I might be wrong on that, but I haven't found any of it, at least. So from my knowledge, like the last time, like Merchant Underpass has only had like two real in-game, like has only seen one in-game mention, or like one in-game thing, and that's like it being in Splatoon 1, and that's about it. And then you go over to Mario Kart 8 and oop, there it is in Mario Kart 8. So, but that's about it. That was, from my knowledge, that was kind of just about it. It hasn't really been seen since. It hasn't really been seen since Splatoon 1 and Mario Kart 8. So I don't know. But I was surprised to see Urchin Underpass come back for Splatoon 3. As I come back into the rotations for Splatoon 3. That was like, I was shocked about that. Cause like it is my favorite Splatoon stage of all time. Like it's super, like I always find it super fun to play, and just it's also just super iconic as well. It's like it is like the first Splatoon stage ever shown off, and it's also like really fun to run around on as well. And I've I've hardly had much of a bad time on, even if my team's getting stomped, I've hardly had much of a bad time with Urchin Underpass. It's always been fun for me. It's for the most part been like always been fun for me. I've almost always enjoyed my time on Urchin Underpass. So yeah. So like seeing it return, honestly, I really excited to get to like be able to like play Urchin Underpass in Splatoon 3. I'm just really excited. Like I'm excited to play Splatoon Raiders. I'm excited to see the new weapons, but I'm most excited to see Urchin Underpass again in Splatoon 3 because it has always been my most favorite stage to, like, no matter what. With Arowana Mall like coming in as a close second as well. So oh wow, wow. First time I showed up to Airship Fortress and I got all of its panels. That's funny. Yeah. Honestly, I think the main thing I hope for was with Urchin Underpass coming back as it's probably obvious, but it's probably the obvious thing for it's probably like an obvious thing, but like I hope that they like don't like I hope that the new Urchin the the return of Urchin Underpass, like the new layout it's definitely going to have. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope they like. I hope it's like really good and all that. And it's really fun still. They just and that they didn't when they didn't ruin it by like altering it for Splatoon 3. Because it would really suck to like play Urchin Underpass and then go, oh, because like I it would be heartbreaking for me to see like Urchin Underpass go from like my favorite stage in Splatoon to just kind of like this disappointing stage in Splatoon 3 that just really kind of sucks and just doesn't have all the character it used to have. That would really suck, and I really hope they don't do that. That they actually do like fully respect all that. Like they fully respect like the stage it is, and yeah. Yeah, and I also had a weird correlation recently about Urchin Underpass and all that. Like now a bit of realization as to why they probably added Urchin Underpass. I think like I had a realization like last night, like it had been the whole day for my brain to process like all the information that had just been dropped about Splatoon's third kits and Urchin Underpass and Splatoon Raiders and all that. And at that point, like as I was making dinner, like I had the realization, wait a minute, Team Past won. That's probably why they added Urchin Underpass back. They probably added Urchin Underpass back because of Team Past winning. So, ooh, Team Past won, so that means let's add Urchin Underpass. That's an old classic map that everyone loved, or whatever. It's the stage that everyone associates with Splatoon. That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be an interesting one to add in, just for the fans. And yeah, I definitely think it was a good. I definitely think that's probably one of the reasons why they added it back. They might have also just wanted to do so, but I think the main reason probably was just it's Urchin Underpass. It's one of the original Splatoon maps. Oop! I did not mean to do that. I forgot it does that. Oops. But yeah, it's one of the originals. It is the first ever Splatoon map. So they probably was like, oh, let's go for that. Let's go for that. It's old as heck. It's an old as heck map. It's got meaning behind it. Because of the fact that it was the first Splatoon map. So they have incentive to. They have at least like a reason to add it, given its historic value. So I can understand why from a Team Past has one perspective, why they probably added Urchin Underpass, as it's probably because of Team Past winning. So I can understand from that perspective, like why they did it. But overall, I think it's just really cool that they did do it, because as I've stated before, as I've stated before and many times, it is my favorite. It is my most favorite Splatoon stage ever. So yeah, I'm excited to try it out. And I'm also excited to see the new kits and try and of course play Splatoon Raiders to see what that is, to like see what's going on with that, see what the story is there, see how deep cuts written and all that, see if they finally have more to them than just basic personalities for you to just I think I got the idea there. But like see if like Deep Cut finally has good like a fully fleshed out personality for all the characters that they're trying their best to give us with the news, but like it's not working. But fucking bug. But yeah, I'm hopeful for all this. I think the kits are definitely going to be good. I definitely think the little additions they added to everything else is like Splatoon 3 for this update for this upcoming update tomorrow is also pretty good, and yeah, I'm excited for all this. Hey Fiddles, I just spent the past 2 hours just kind of rambling about all this about all this Splatoon stuff. I've kind of just essentially finish up rambling myself about all of it. You got any? Yeah. Now it's just kind of at this point, it's kind of just like whatever else anyone wants to talk about when it comes to it. Because I've just shared all my thoughts. You can watch the stream replay after the stream's done to see everything. Kind of just, anyway, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, I'm eventually gonna get that. Ooh, that wasn't good. That's not how tricks work. No. Yeah. Yeah, Piddles, you got any thoughts on the Splatoon on the recent Splatoon stuff with like Raiders, with the Splatoon Raiders, and the upcoming updates that's gonna be adding new weapons to the new weapons, new map to the Urchin Underpass, bring Urchin Underpass back to the rotations and all that. Got any thoughts on all that? Hey my dude. Oh my god, okay, I don't think that's the right way to approaching that. Come on, why do I keep failing that? I know what angle I need. I know what angle I need, I just keep failing it. I just keep getting the angle wrong there. Oh my god. I don't know why I keep trying that. Should wait a little longer. Maybe just a little longer for that. I can't actually. God, I keep forgetting that I technically can't. I don't know if I should go and grab an item before, like if I should get a feather before attempting this more. Oh no, okay, no, I got it. I just need to trick and I just need to trick at the right time. And then, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I understand what I need to do. I just need to get everything there lined up properly. There we go. Okay, okay. There we go. Got it. Finally figured out what I needed to do. Yeah, okay. This I sometimes forget that's like gentle slopes like that can be tricked off of. You just need a lot of speed. I keep forgetting that. Because you don't really go off of them too, like, you don't really get much air with them, so I just kind of forget you can actually trick off of them. You just need a lot of speed for it, which I guess makes sense. Oh no, boom booms. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, as I've just said, if there's any additional discussion about the Splatoon stuff you guys want to talk about, I'm open a little bit. The stream, I might end the stream a bit early just because I just kind of want to do this as. I don't know, I might not actually. It kind of depends on how. I don't know, a little bit about continuing the stream, just playing Mario Kart, but. I'm still open to like just discussing the Splatoon stuff if anyone's got like any additional thoughts while I play Mario Kart World. This is gonna lead me back to Bowser's Castle. Oh god. Oop. Let's try to figure out, right? Yeah, this has to be. Ooh. And shoot through rings. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is Dry Bones Burnout. This is Dry Bones Burnout. I was correct on my assumption here. Yep. Let it ride the wall. But what if I don't wanna? Wow, that was quick. Okay. That's the entrance loop. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm retrying this. Oops. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I might go for another hour. I might go for another hour and a half, just in case anyone wants to have discussion and all that type of thing. Oh. Amazing. But yeah, I think I'll continue the live stream for another hour and a half, for just in case anyone wants to have any discussion about it, like anyone wants to has any additional thing they want to talk about when it comes to the Splatoon news and all that, because I've already said everything I want to say. I've already discussed everything I want to discuss. If you want to see everything I've talked about, you can just watch the stream replay after the stream is done and all that. But yeah, I'm still open to talking about the Splatoon and stuff. If people want to talk about that, anything they want to discuss, I'm open to it right now. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll just continue playing Mario Kart World while I wait to see if anyone wants to. While I wait to see if any discussion pops up. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna try to not wrap around. Oh god, I might have to. Ow! Oh god, this is gonna be impossible now. No, it's impossible. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I got it. No. Oh, you have got to be kidding. I got that. I barely got that. Game, what? I barely got that. Even despite 3 fireballs hitting me in the face. Come on. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Hehe. Might as well use my feather item. But yeah. Where's this go? Ah! Ooh, panel! Oh, there's another panel right there! Oh, let me... when I get that. Back-to-back panels! Yeah, back-to-back panels! Hell yeah. Good. Alright. I don't think I've been to Acorn Heights yet. Hey, Toby's on Mario Kart World again. He was just on there a little bit ago. Ooh, it's a big stack of pancakes. Wowie. Okay, I might have been here like for a race, like. Yeah, no, I was here for like races and all that, but I've never actually just explored here yet. I think this might be like my very last. I think this might just be my the very last place I actually end up visiting in Mario Kart World. Like I've not been here yet. I think this is my first time here. I think this is like the last place I've yet to visit. Well, might as well celebrate by getting this medallion. And styling on that medallion as well. Alright. Hey, welcome to the stream. I have just gotten done with my whole ramble about the whole thing, about the whole like trailer and all that, showing off all this Splatoon. I've already finished up my whole ramble thing. And now I'm just here to see if anyone wants to just sit around and see if anyone wants to discuss any further about any of this stuff. So yeah. On the heist, like in the Sky High Sunday, excluding races. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere except for here, to be honest. But yeah, no, I wonder the pilot from the trailer. I think the pilot might just be the player character. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's just a player character. Like like it could be somebody else, but my intuition says that's probably just a player character. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. This bug has been bothering me the whole stream as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, okay. I have been everywhere except for Acorn Heights. Yeah. If it turns out the protagonist and the pilot are different people, that would be interesting. I have had some thoughts, I will say, about like who like about like while like rewatching the trailer though. For the trailer, I have had some thoughts like about like their design. Like I keep thinking that they are an like they are an octoling every time I see them because they just this bug. Oh my god. This like I always think they look like an octo every time because of the angle and all that, and the fact that you can only see their eyes and their nose and all that. Just the general shape just to me always makes me think that the character is an octoling, but I always have to tell myself no, that's probably the player character, which is an inkling, especially with the fact that it's probably that if you look real closely, I think those eyes are more than likely ovals and not square. Oh my god, but yeah, that makes sense. Uh, because of the voice reveal. I don't know. I understand, but I think given everything I've seen about given everything I've seen relating to it all of it, like I've rewatched the trailer multiple times. I think and all that. I think this is just a single player focused game at the end of the day. I think Splatoon Raiders is overall just going to be a single player only experience. I think it's just going to be a single player only experience. So the protagonist actually talking is probably not too far-fetched from like the is not too far-fetched given we're probably not going to be able to play as that character. So like we're not gonna be able to like, yeah, I should finish it. We're probably not gonna be able to play as that character in like multiplayer. So why give them the same restrictions as the agents from the Squid Beak, where they just can't talk? Allow the like I think at least that's what I think. That's like my idea on it. It's probably just that they are. It's probably just because it's not exactly the same. It's like it's probably not exactly the same. It's probably just like a case like, oh, given this is a single player only experience, probably more likely, it's likely just going to be a case of them being allowed to talk because you're not going to be playing them as you're probably not going to be playing them in multiplayer anyway. So there's no worry about them talking. So there's always the chance. There's always the chance though that it could realistically be it could realistically be like two different people, where the pilot is just some bystander that that you see, that you encounter and all that, but like the mechanic's like also on board somewhere else in the helicopter. But I think realistically speaking, the pilot and the mechanic protagonist guy, that the guy or girl that we'll be playing as, that's likely the same person. So just realistically speaking, but there's always a chance it could probably be like two different people. Ah! Go, 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 go! Go, make it! There we go. Oh! Nice! Oh, I'm clipping that. Got the room open. I might as well get this mission done here before I join in. I didn't know you couldn't. Where did he get the line open? I don't know. On top of the pipe, amazing. But yeah, I'll get this mission done first, and any subsequent missions I end up coming across as a result of me doing a mission, because I always sometimes end up getting in a cycle where of like doing a mission and just like going, oh, there's another mission there. Let me go deal with that before I go and continue off with something else. I might. Oh, I also kind of want to do something do something in Mario Kart World before the end of stream. So I might. No, what do you mean? I collected it. So. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I think I might do it, like. Okay, I think this will be like the last mission I do before I like exit out of the single player free roam. But I do have a plan I want to do before I get into the room. Oh, that was stupid. Ah, no, okay, I'm not gonna climb. 0.01 seconds short, yeah. Oh, so, another thing, another bit of discussion. What are your thoughts on the new kits that we're getting in the new updates? Alright. Oh, fucking Christ, I am bad at this game. Yeah, like, we're getting 30 new kits, new weapon kits in Splatoon. So, like, that... Finally getting our third kits. What are your thoughts on all that? Given we're discussing all this, all this Splatoon stuff. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let it naturally. And I'll leave you free roam. And then I'll go go into single player. Recently unlocked this, and it's the final, and I recently unlocked the final cup, and I kind of wanted to do this on stream. See, so I might as well do this now while I have the time. Yeah, I have the time and all that. So yeah. I'm excited to try it. And to be honest, I'm surprised Urchin is back. I thought it wasn't coming back. I thought it wasn't coming back either. I said this earlier, but I screamed when I saw Urchin Underpass Kate was back. I screamed when I saw it was back because I was just so excited seeing it again. Because I thought it was a lost cause, hoping for it to come back. Because it missed 2 whole games. But no, it came back. It came back. And honestly, that is sick as hell seeing it come back. Disappointed. I had the final cup. Yeah, I can imagine. And from what I've seen so far I've seen very little of Rainbow Road. But from what I have seen, this cup this game's Rainbow Road does look pretty. So, but yeah, no, it should be fun. But yeah, no, I'm excited to try out the new kits in Splatoon 3, and I'm very excited to try out Urchin Underpass in its new form, in its new incarnation. Because, yeah, I was not expecting Urchin Underpass at all. Like, okay, Splatoon spin-off, that's awesome. Oh, third kits, that's awesome. Ooh, I can get a platinum badge for my splat roller if I grind for up to 10? Like, up to 10 stars and all that? Ooh, nice. But then, like, out of fucking nowhere, Urchin Underpass just shows up, and I was just not ready. I was just not ready at all. There is nothing that could have prepared me to see Urchin Underpass in Splatoon 3. Nothing could have prepared me for that. So yeah, I'm super excited to try out Urchin Underpass, and of course I'm subsequently also excited to try it out. I'm also excited to try out. I'm gonna guess that's probably the rival character I'm gonna unlock. Damn it. But I'm also pretty excited to try out the new the new Splatoon game and all that, and the new kits. I'm excited to see all of it. To be completely honest, I am excited to see all of it. Because it all just looks so cool. It just all looks so cool. Like the new kit, like yeah, there might be some problems with the kits. But I'm willing to try them out. I am willing to try them out, so. These reminded me, I have to grind story mode weapon even more. It's one badge that I haven't roll. Oh no. I've already done special command. I'm not gonna say anything. You'll love the reward. Oh boy. Well, let's see. Let's see if I do love the reward. Spoiler but non-spoiler alert. Yeah. Oh my god. I did also kind of discuss like my thoughts on like some of the kits as well, I will say. Cause like Dynamo, like they got Dynamo, they got a Dynamo roller, Carbon roller, Big Swig roller, like, and I've already discussed them, but like I think like like just a shortened version of what I've already said earlier in this stream. I think Carbon and Big Swig have pretty decent kits, and Dynamo is a close second when it comes to, it is in my opinion kind of a close second when it comes to like how good the kit is in comparison to like Carbon and Big Swig. They're Carbon and Big Swig are pretty good. I think Dynamo, it could probably, I can definitely appreciate it, like its attempt, like what it attempting to do. And I definitely think that it probably isn't like bad or like atrociously bad. I definitely think it's definitely got the utility. Like, it's definitely got some useful utility. Oh god. I am defenseless. No! I must get shell. I wonder if they're also gonna raise the level requirements for like... Oh god. No, 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 no. I can't lose this. I can't lose this. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please tell me I get the save first. But yeah, given there's gonna be like a bunch of new kits, I wonder if they're gonna... Oh god. I wonder if they're gonna... Oh, what am I doing? No, no. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Please, please. Oh my god, I'm gonna go the wrong way. Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Please. No, I'm gonna... Damn it. I messed up by going the wrong way. Ugh. You mean... All cups on 150 each. Oh. Backstage spoiler alert. Amazing. Yeah, honestly, this game's... Mario Kart World is just really fun, so, like... I can't really blame the like, being the first time you beat the game. 'Cause yeah, I can understand that. Okay. I wonder if there's also going to be adding new, like, if this is like going to be the last of the third kits, or if there's actually going to be like a second wave of third kits as well. I do wonder that. Because it'd be really cool if they also added more third kits too. Conk door. No. Conk door. Fuck off. No. No. Ooh. How dare you. Get back here. You ostrich-looking motherfucker. Oh no. 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 Oh, poor Yoshi. That was that was an attempt. Oh my god. Yoshi, I'm scared. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh come on. No, get back here, you two. Ooh. Oh, that conqueror, oh my god. Ooh, I avoided getting turned into something. Maybe I should have gotten turned into something. Hey, no, get back here! Okay, there we go. And there we go. First place again, awesome. Some people, some people are mad that there isn't an OLED version of the Switch 2, but like, what's the point of being mad? The Switch 2 is OLED been updated, and the Switch 2 is better with OLED, so yeah. I think I remember correctly, the Switch 2 isn't OLED. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's LCD, but that doesn't really matter because of the like the stuff behind it. Like it's still like its display is still really good despite the fact that it's still LCD. And besides, there's really no point to having an OLED Switch 2 given how good it looks anyway. I think I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. Damn. Okay. Whee! No, I want a drift. Not a drift, but a draft. Hold on to this red shell. This red shell has betrayed. That red shell betrayed me. What the heck? What the heck? That fucking bat! Oh my god. Oh! Ooh! Die! I cast death. I cast excruciating death upon whoever's in first. Oh, my red shell! I actually don't care. I can cover. Oh, I couldn't get that mushroom. No. Oh well, oh my god, I am actually just faster than everyone. I am actually just generally faster than everyone on a straightaway. No way. I will get this fucking ostrich. I got him. I fucking got his ass, oh my god. Okay. Stop giving me coins. I don't need to be richer right now, I need to win. I got a feather at that exact moment, so thank you, game. I don't exactly get the utility of a feather in this. Oh god. Why am I trying to use motion controls right now? What the heck am I doing? Oh. No, 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 no. Double, double, double. Oh, single. Oh, but I can. Please, please, good item. Yeah! My win, bitch. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, what do you have as Splatoon locker? Same reason I got one over there. Let me switch to the live cam. You see that? Sammy cushion. The Sammy cushion over there. Oh my god. Anyway, onto the third race. Yeah, it's the whole can't show actual like black thing. I don't really. I don't really. I don't really see that as much of a problem as some people think. Who cares about visuals if the system itself is shit? Like, yeah, it might be able to process the like the environments beautifully and all that, but who cares if the environment's beautiful if it runs at 5 frames per second? If if it's just cheaper to not have that kind of detail and instead just have kind of slightly lesser, but overall a much better performance when in like lesser detail but much better performance, and I'm more than happy to have that much lesser performance. Oh, I wish you could like spam the button and get it and like you use the horn and then get them and then use your mushroom to try and speed up towards them to use this. I'm gonna need something else to give this Yoshi. That could work if I could, okay. If I get close to this Yoshi. Ooh. Well, I got blue shell protection and red shell protection, so I'm good. I'm good. As long as nothing goes haywire, I should be good for the race now. Cause, ooh, is this actually gonna give us the actual full core? Ooh, speaking of blue shell, die. That blue shell, thinking it could get me. Now I'm up. Sorry. Sorry, I rolled good enough to get a horn. Oh, right. Is this gonna be the actual full course of Peach Stadium finally? Yeah, it is! Alright. Alright. Alright, still got my red shell protection at least. Unfortunately, I have a coin in the second slot, so that's unfortunate. Okay. God, look at my lead right now. Holy shit. Oh my god, I am leagues ahead of the competition right now. My god. Forever hot handheld. Like, oh. No, no, shut up, phone. Shut up. I don't care about that alarm. So I'm gonna tell him the more you update the console, the more risk it can end up a forever hot handheld. I don't need that. I mean, I understand, but I mean, you could also just as easily update the handheld to be more efficient as well, so that risk is mitigated. Just because, like, oh, I updated an update to the console to make everything more efficient, so it doesn't essentially turn into a furnace. Like. Alright, so how the hell are we gonna get the Rainbow Road from Peach Stadium? Where exactly are we gonna be going with this? I wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Okay. The fuck? It's just a straight line, okay. So we're just going straight forward, alright. Bananas. Oh my god, I just got 2 people. Gonna get a oh no, Pauline saw it. This Pauline could read. Pauline read me. What the fuck? Is that how we get up there? Are you going to heaven? The fuck? Is this how they always get up to Rainbow Road? What is this? Are we about to die? Why do I have the hammer? I don't want the hammer. Hammer sucks. It ain't hammer time. I'm in first? I have so many questions. Oh god, we are going to heaven. Oh god. Dear god, no. Dear god, no. Not here. Okay. Is this how they always get the Rainbow Road? What the fuck? Oh, this looks sick. Holy shit, this looks sick. Wait, is it 3 laps on Rainbow Road? Wait, no, is it 4 or is it just one long course, kind of like 64 Rainbow Road and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Ah! Fuck you, Conqueror. Ah! You bitch. That fucking bat is at it again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, this one's long. Ah! Oh, I don't think there's really any use on keeping that anyway, so. Ow! Damn, everyone's using my tactics against me. My god. Okay. Double item box. Give me something good. I got like 2 more laps. Okay. Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay. What is this? We swimming through jelly? What is this? Damn it. I missed Conqueror again. Fuck you, bat. Okay. Oh. Check this out. Yo! Oh. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. There was a blue shell coming. I didn't want to get hit by the blue shell. Though I think that was a bad idea though, because I'm back in 6th again. Oh god. I'm stupid. I should have waited a minute. I should have broke one and then waited a minute. Ah, damn it. The fucking fishy boobkins, no. Ooh, this looks sick. Ow! No. Stop it. I wanna win this. No. Please, let me win this. Let me win first. Let me win first on the first try, please. I beg you. Okay, I'm in 4th. I'm in 3rd. Please. Come on. Give me the chance. Give me the chance. It's the last lap. Give me the chance, game. I have the horn. Oh god. Oh god, Yoshi's so much better. Oh god. Please. Okay, I'm discarding this and getting a double item. It's all gonna come down to this, huh? It's all gonna come down to this, huh? It's all gonna come down to this, huh? Holy shit. Oh god, what am I gonna turn it? Oh, parabit about it. Okay. I'm in first! Come on. Oh god. Oh god. I'm tempted, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I dare you! Die! Holy shit, dinosaur. Oh my god, Donkey Kong. Oh god, no, 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 not like this. No, 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 no. Okay, land. Oh, yeah! Okay, come on, come on. They're so far behind, I can't lose. Yeah! Rainbow Road won! Perfect score on the first, on like the second try. Oh my god, I did not get that on the first try. I failed the second race? Yeah, second race. Second race I failed. Oh my god. So sure it's longer than N64 Rainbow Road, if not close to it. That felt longer. That felt longer. I don't know if that was just me stressing about possibly not winning, but that felt so much longer than N64 Rainbow Road. I'm going to be completely honest. I would be shocked if it was shorter. That is definitely longer. Oh my god. I won! A perfect score as well! First try! When I got to Rainbow Road, I won Rainbow Road specifically first try. Holy shit. Like the first half I had to retry. The second half was just I just winged it the whole way through. Everything I winged it. Like second attempt at the cup, I got it, but first try on Rainbow Road and I won. It's almost as if being a native of Mario Kart Wii pays off. Second try, oh my god, and a perfect score to boot. Alright. Now we got a perfect score on everything. Rainbow Road returns. Rainbow Road appears after long absence? Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Goomba stack. Goomba triangle. Goomba triangle. Mario Bros. Circuit. Oh, the cacti is actually labeled as not for hugging. That's funny. Bigger in person. I can imagine so. Oh my god. I don't know, I'd skip this. A local speciality. Stole my fries. Oh, I feel bad for that person. Seagulls are bitches anyway, so... Ooh, Pauline. Birdo collection? People actually like that character? Eye in the sky. Ooh, that's creepy. I didn't notice that. I never noticed that before. Couldn't get it all. Yeah, it's so tall. So. Hell yeah. Ooh. Cheap. Ew. Ooh, Bowser. Rough crowd. Yeah, there's a bunch of bullies. Don't be shy. There's shy guys. Ooh, spooky. Cheeks. Spine tingling. Coming up way, amazing. Whee! I like how that's awesome. That's an awesome little thing for that. Serious moves. Look at him go. Ooh, the coin block ruins. Oh, not coin block, but question mark block ruins. I just think of them as coin blocks. Oh, what is this? Super. Ooh. Oh, speaking of super. Ooh. Stickers censoring that word. That's probably fine, probably. Must weigh a lot, maybe. Midday break, nice lunch. That's a nice lunch you got there. Makes me nostalgic. Amazing. Oh, these credits are nice. Then it says a picture of a burger. I imagine so. Especially if it has 0 pickles on it. Amazing. Shy Guy bizarre? He's not bizarre. He's cool. Vehicle catalog. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, it's all the characters. Oh my god, Bowser Jr. and his son riding a bike together. That's so cute. Oh my god. Run, Donkey Kong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Fond memories of fucking Mario Bros. Circuit? Really? Taking a picture of that. Congratulations! Thank you for playing Mario Kart World. You are welcome. You are welcome. This game's awesome. Can't wait to finally get a physical copy. You raced in the special cup? Wait, that's a sticker you can get? Oh my god. Wait, are these all the stickers for all the... Oh my god! These are all the stickers for... Oh my god, these are all the stickers for the... For all the different courses. Holy shit, there's so much. Okay. Pianta. 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 Stupid idea. Going through the entire map to transport a feather just to get to a panel in Crown City. I mean, you could just get a feather at Crown City and then go to the panel with it. Rainbow Road, amazing. There's so many. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, do I want to replace the snowman? Oh my god. Oh god, I don't know if I want to... Yeah, but that's not as funny. It's a lot of work to just get a single pan. It'd probably take the whole day too, my guy. You want to a whole map? The whole map? That would take a long time. Oh god, I don't know if I want to replace the snowman or not. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay. Is there any new Grand Prix? Ah. Okay. Neat. Okay. I think I still need to do all the knockout tours. I mean, quickly. I don't have. Yeah. I still need to play through all the knockout tours. I also need to get gold on. I also need to get gold on them as well. You know, got a perfect score on all of them. That would be a nightmare. It doesn't make good content. I mean, if you're fucking insane, then yeah, it would make good content. But I'm not fucking insane. Okay. Let's see. Is Rainbow Road? Let's go back into free roam real quick and see if Rainbow Road is actually there. Is actually like there in. I'll be surprised if Rainbow Road is actually here in free roam. But let's see. At least I now know why this ramp exists here in Peach Stadium. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Yeah, it's not here. Okay. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oops, I forgot. It's online play. I forgot it's online play. Oop. Yay. Ow. Fucking Atari looking car. Oh, okay. Now that I know that there's drones, now that I know there are drones, I actually, what the fuck? Yo. Yoshi and the Dolphin Dasher, I see. Milk. Oh, that could have hit. Oh my god. So what are we doing here? So what are we doing in this? In this lobby? Is he just messing around in free roam? Or are we gonna be doing some races or whatever? What exactly we're gonna be doing? Getting payments and medallions. Amazing. Amazing. I just... Oh, damn, this toad has deflected. This toad has deflected me, no. Also, if I remember correctly, you can't get a feather in multiplayer. So, you're gonna have to do the whole thing single player. If that's like the thing you're trying to do, is... if that's like the thing you're trying to do, you're gonna have to go into single player for that. Because if you pay attention to the item thing, it doesn't even consider feathers. Like, if you pay attention to the item roulette as it's spinning through, it doesn't even consider the feathers. So there's no way you're getting a feather in multiplayer. This isn't the only way to get that panel. It probably isn't. What panel are you talking about? Could you, like, is there a way you can show me, like... Because I might be able to give you an idea of what to do. I love that Shy Guys have collision. Oh, I see. I think I know what panel you're talking about. It's the thing up here, isn't it? I mean, I think because I've already collected it, I don't see it. But... Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. You just do that charge jump thing. You just do that charge jump thing, you know? Which means you gotta go forward, straight forward, and then start charging the thing. So, like, as you can see on my screen, as I'm about to demonstrate, So you hold the drift button to start charging a jump, and then jump. That's how you do it. You don't need a feather for that. There's literally a full gameplay mechanic. Yeah, there you go. Dingus. It's a whole gameplay mechanic that was added to the thing. In my defense, I just found out about, so of course, a one thing too. It was shown in the trailers, in the teaser trailer of the very first trailer of Mario Kart World. The first Mario Kart World trailer showed off that mechanic. It's not new. You'd have to have pretty bad memory loss to forget about that, so I think you might need to go to the hospital for that. Burger. Oh my god, it's a triple stack. Triple stack burger. No way. Triple stack burger. This person wants to fucking get along with this stuff, but I'm sorry. Triple stack burger. Triple stack burger. There we go. Die! Oh, I missed. No. I slightly adjusted my angle and I accidentally whizzed past the shy guy. No. Hello. Hello there. Whee. Hello. 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 Wow. Yoshi doing tricks, no way. Well, fuck infrastructure then. Yeah, good. Ah. No. Amazing. Good. Alright. Ah. As my problem with Joy-Cons have returned, the fact that I sometimes accidentally move the camera while I'm just trying to press buttons. I like how Daisy just looks like a child whenever we start doing this. Just looks like a little kid. Oh my god. Whoa! Meow. Oh, that looks weird. Oh my god. Damn you, Toad. Adventure. Ah! No! Ow! I got ran over by a truck. No. He's gonna fall for it. There's no way he doesn't. He's gonna. This Toad will eventually walk into the banana and fucking die. Oh, he's doing it. Oh my god. Death. Oh, I see where you go. Hello. Oh, see a panel. Okay. I see. I see. Hold on a minute. No! There's surely there's a way. I can... No! My star! Oh. Surely there's a way I can use this to my advantage. Come on. What? Oh, it's so close. Oh my god. Okay, I might need a mushroom. Okay. Hold on. I think there's item boxes right here. There's no way you didn't see that. Didn't see what? You underestimate my ability to miss things. Oh my god, is there really no way to get over there? What? Okay. At least with this glider, is there no way to use this glider to get over there? Okay, I guess I'll have to find a different route. I think I see a different route. Just need to figure out how to get to that different route. Because that glider ends really prematurely. Okay, this is not it. Man, I wish the minimap followed the camera and not the character. Land in the wrong place. I don't care? I should be able to take a glider wherever the hell I want. I should be able to take a glider wherever I want. If it's the wrong place, then I'm sorry, Nintendo. I don't care. This is probably really convoluted what I'm doing right now, and it's probably not going to get me where I want to go, but... yeah, no, there's no way it's not going to get me where I want to go. Okay. Isn't there a way to get out of that? Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of ramps there. Isn't there a way to get up there? Oh, surely I can actually use. Surely I could just use an NPC, right? Surely I could just cheese it with an NPC, right? Oh, almost. Oh! Oh, no! Okay, well, time to use a different NPC then. Because there's no way that NPC... Wait, no, maybe? Okay, move forward and... Oh! Okay. Okay, yeah, at this point that Yoshi is way too far away, so time to use Toad. Oh, he's... No, too close. Oh, he's... Toad is too short. I think Toad is too short. Yeah, he's too short. I need to wait until until the other blue Yoshi gets there. Or... By the way, surfboards. Okay, Yoshi isn't far enough forward. Okay. Okay, I think he's roughly in the right spot. Okay, and now we drive far enough away where we can just kind of stop the rewind. Ow. There we go. Alright. I love the rewind functionality. It's so fucking stupid. Alright. Now, I think you just gotta go around these buildings until that point. Okay. Hold on, turn. I think... Yep, I think that's an opportunity right there. Yep, there we go. Got the panel. That's definitely not what was intended, and I don't care. I really don't care. Really should have let you glide onto the building, though. I mean, it's right in reach as well, clearly. So, why ruin fun and make the glider end already? Alright, terrorism. Ooh, I see. Ah, there's a panel up there. I see on that wall. I bet there's an intended way that's really convoluted or something. But I think I can find an even more convoluted, unintended way to get that. Because I've done that with almost every panel I've found. Okay. Supposed to get onto there. Is this close enough to the racetrack, I wonder? Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, wait, fence. Oh, I think I found the intended way. Oh, thank you. Oh, I've just made it unintended. Lamau. Okay. Maybe, no, wait, no, maybe that's unintended. Hold on. No, yeah, no, that's unintended. It's too far. It's Never mind. That's unintended. I'd probably figure out a way to use that, to abuse that though, if I really cared enough to. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, no, that would be a feather. That would be feather, but no. No. Wait. Oh, the racetrack does race nearby. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe using the racetrack is actually the method that would do it. Hmm. Maybe the racetrack is the method. Okay. Ah! Wait. Yeah, that's the building right there. That's the brick building, I think. Hey! Bastard! No, I think that is the right building. In fact, I can check using camera modes. Because it doesn't let you do that. Yeah. I think no. Let me go over here and check. Look like down there. Yeah, no, that's not the right area. That's probably more like it. But... Oh wait, no, that's where they are. Okay, that's where the thing is. I think that's... Seems like it. Yeah, no, okay, I got into the building. Okay. At least I got into this building. Let's see, where's the... Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, bye. Okay, how the hell are you supposed to get this? There's no way that's the intended. Did you see my screen? Dude, just drop off the wall. Dude, just drop off the wall. Oh my god. Dude, what you're doing is probably the intended method. Dude, just get right above. Just stop what you're doing, get right above the panel and drop, then just slightly drop and just very slowly drop off the wall and you'll slide past it and get it. This Yeah, you're almost there. You can check with your camera as you're... Yep. Did you get it? Yeah. Nice. Oh my god. Dude, I Oh my god. I have no idea how you're supposed to intentionally get that panel. Hell, I think I've gotten most of my panels unintentionally. I'm gonna be honest, I think I've gotten most of my panels unintentionally. my god. Okay. I think I might end the stream in a minute, because it's been a little bit, and yeah, I think I kind of have filled what this stream was about, which was just kind of discussing, just discussing the new recent update stuff. That's and all that. That's kind of what this stream was about. Plus, like some like Mario Kart World while I talked, and I think I fulfilled that, and of course it's had some additional discussion in afterwards. But yeah. Hey, Apollo and Shadow, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think you gotta get in around time around the. I know it's kind of where he's ending. Yeah, this was a bit of a shorter stream anyway, because there's this. it's kind of a shorter stream anyway. You probably would have came in around the middle if this was like if the topic of the stream was different. But this stream was just kind of like roughly around. This was just kind of like more specific. This is kind of a more specific, like just kind of talking about the recent Splatoon Raiders and update and Splatoon 3 update stuff. I've already like long since talked about my stuff, about my thoughts on everything. I've already rambled about everything. So if you want to see what my thoughts are, you can always just re-watch the stream. Yeah, you can just re-watch the stream to see what my thoughts are on everything. I also had some discussion with some people, with Ari and Michi. But yeah, this stuff is it's kind of a TLDR, but I always. I thought I think the update stuff's cool. The kits seem cool. Yeah, I'll probably rewatch it. Yeah, but yeah, TLDR. I think the game's cool. The new spin-off game, I think that's pretty cool. And the kits, maybe some of them aren't exactly good. I think the third kits are still pretty fine. They're still pretty good, nonetheless. The little miscellaneous stuff that they also added, the weapon power thing, that's also pretty cool, and the 10-star rating, that's the 10-star freshness thing, that's cool. But dear God, now I'm gonna have to grind even more on my splat roller, and of course, Urchin Underpass. I kind of went insane over that, and I'm excited to play. To finally get to play on Urchin Underpass in Splatoon 3, because yeah, my God, look at another panel, amazing. So bringing my unhingedness to someone else. I hope they're able to withstand the unhingedness, my guy. But yeah, no, one more detail on that. You can just rewatch the stream, but yeah. Hey, but yeah, it was nice having a little discussion with some of the people who showed up. Would have been nice if more people were able would have been able to stop by, but it was still nice. It was still nice having discussion and talking with those who did show up. But yeah, I think that'll do for this stream, nonetheless. I kind of fulfilled everything, and I did also do the final cup in Mario Kart World as well, the special cup. But yeah, move differently. Yeah. His unhingedness is much different from yours, Burb. But yeah, I I hope everyone enjoyed hearing what what I thought about everything, and enjoyed watching the Mario Kart World gameplay nonetheless. And if you're watching this afterward, like after the stream's done, I like to see what you have to say about what you guys watching this afterwards have to say about what you guys think about the stream and all that. Like about like the Splatoon stuff, uh, like what you think about all that, like what your hopes are for like Splatoon Raiders, and like what you think of the kits. Like if you're watching this afterwards, I'd like to hear your guys' like comments about all this. Cause yeah, this is awesome. All this stuff is awesome in my opinion. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning into the stream, and thank you everybody who are watching this after the stream's done for watching, and I very much will appreciate any more discussion that happens after the stream is done. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.